One of the things I love about Montclair is that we've got people from all over the world. In my experience, there's no better way to get to know someone than eating the food that brings them home. So let's cook up special dishes with the people that make up the fabric of our campus.
Scene Tom Ormond, take one.
Hi, I'm Tom Ormond. I'm the lead bartender at 1908 in Montclair State University. What led me here to Montclair State University was the generosity of Brian Conway. He told me he had the perfect position for me, and now I'm the lead bartender at 1908. I have a great time in there. The students are great. Today I'm going to be making egg drop wonton soup with President Koppell. My wife taught me how to make them, and they're absolutely delicious. I can't wait to taste how they turn out.
Okay, I'm here with this dapper fellow. Tom, what are we going to be cooking today?
Today we're going to make my wife's recipe of egg drop wonton soup.
Okay, now often when people bring a dish to prepare, it's something that means something to them because of their background, their heritage. Egg drop wonton soup probably isn't you. As you said, it's your wife's.
My wife is Chinese.
Right.
She's from Fuzhou, China.
Okay.
And I've always liked egg drop wonton soup, but what she makes is it's a little, I think her wontons are a little less doughy than you would get at an American Chinese restaurant. They're always delicious, that's all I know.
Now, are you a cook of things other than your wife's recipes, or?
I make Italian food
Okay.
myself, but she's taught me how to make 3 different meals.
Okay.
Kung Pao chicken, egg drop wonton soup, and peanut butter noodles.
All right, so you're not full-on Chinese chef just
No,
yet?
no, not yet.
Not yet. What do we want to do first, other than encourage the water to boil?
Well, what we want to do is cut up our scallion.
Okay.
Get that prepared. I cut the end off, and then I chop those so they're nice and fresh.
So I know you're quickly become a fixture on campus as the bartender at our pub 1908. How did you end up in that position?
I was in manufacturing for about 30 years, and I injured my shoulder. I'm no longer able to lift heavy weights because of the injury. And most manufacturing jobs, you need to be able to lift at
Sure.
least 50 pounds regularly. So Brian Conway, who is the director, Gourmet Dining, said, I have the perfect position for you, and told me about 1908. I came in and I said, well, if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it right.
It's always good to make the boss look good. Yeah, that's a good strategy.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we need a little bowl of water.
Yeah.
We need to take some cornstarch. Stir that up. Then we're going to take a little bit of, this is a chicken broth,
Okay.
a granulated. Add it to our water.
What's it been like coming to a university campus? You're charged in like creating the vibe of a brand new, brand new bar. Like that was a new thing, and actually, you probably know this, but harkens back to an old tradition at the University of the Rathskeller.
Yeah, I heard the Rathskeller was the people, the alumni come in, and they're like, we heard about this place. We can't believe this place is here. We used to go to the Rathskeller?
The Rat.
Rathskeller.
They call it the Rat.
All right. I think it was really a team project. Everybody brought in their ideas. Even you could go in there and say, I want this drink. I want this, and this, these flavors in there, and we can customize anything you want. There are some alumni who would prefer to have more than a 2-drink limit.
Okay.
All right, so we are gonna take our wontons. Is yours boiling?
Yep.
All right.
We're boiling.
We're gonna put our wontons in there.
And so these are made by your wife, you said?
My wife made these. These are our pork, probably ginger, maybe some Chinese scallion in there. Like just yesterday, she made me beef, bok choy, and rice, and then I put, this is her customized seasoning. It's Szechuan peppercorns, sesame seeds, and salt.
Cool.
We're gonna take eggs, 1 egg apiece.
Okay.
and then we're gonna beat that egg so that when, after these rise, we can start adding the goods.
Now you probably interact with a real cross-section of students, faculty, staff. What's that like?
I try to keep the students motivated, believe it or not,
Yeah.
to study. I'm like, okay, you spent a lot of time in here. What would your mom think?
Yeah.
Right? I would strive for the 4.0.
Yeah.
Right? So I actually do try to motivate them to work as hard as they can. What we do is we open up at 9, and I just put relaxing music on in the morning. We open the bar at 11. The restaurant opens at 11,
Right.
and then that way it gives them a chance to study.
Have you been surprised at all, or anything made an impression on you when based on your interactions?
There was a girl came in yesterday. She was studying the day before. She was frustrated about learning biology. She came in, I passed, I got an 80.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's great. You keep your nose to the grindstone,
Yeah.
you know? So we're gonna add some scallions now.
Okay. One of the things I really like about just hearing you talking about it is it underscores the point that everybody on campus can play a role in supporting students and helping them make it through, right? It's not just about professors, and it's not even just about advisors.
Right.
You can play a role, our dining staff can, our facilities staff can, they interact
Right.
with students, and everybody's contributing to that and creating that vibe. It's just a really good example that it means something when you say to them, hey, keep it up.
Yeah.
You can get through the hard times. And when you say, that's awesome, when she
Right.
comes in and feels good, right? That's not restricted to faculty. Don't try this at home,
Yeah.
folks.
Everybody stand back. Well, it smells good.
See, the good thing about replicating cooking with Koppell recipes is it doesn't require the purchasing of a lot of expensive cooking equipment.
All right, so what we're gonna do is, I have fried onions.
Okay.
We're gonna put those on there.
All right.
I'm gonna take some fried onions, crispy fried onions on top.
Okay.
You can never have too many of these. They're delicious. All right. I'll let you.
All right, we'll add some there.
And then this is the magic stuff right here.
What's your wife's name?
My wife, her Chinese name is Chenyu Huang,
Shin Huang.
but her American name is Cindy.
Okay, well, so your preference, it can be, this is...
I call her Cindy.
All right, so
Cindy's
this is
recipe. Yeah.
Cindy's recipe and Cindy's secret pepper mix. I gotta put some on.
Yes, sir. Sorry. And
All right, Tom, this is looking pretty good and smelling even better, so I
right.
think we should go and eat it.
let's give it a shot.
Okay, Tom, it smells really good. We've given it a couple of minutes to cool off, so should we dig in and see if it meets the family standard?
I'm hoping it's the epitome of deliciousness. Could never go wrong.
That's pretty good.
Well,
Cindy did us right with the dumplings. It's a pretty significant change of pace to be doing the bartending compared to your previous career manufacturing.
100%. I worked swing shifts for over 20 years, maybe 30 years. I don't think I've ever had just a steady 9 to 5, and I'm kind of liking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what about the? Obviously, you couldn't do the physical part of your manufacturing job, but do you miss it? Using your muscles in that way.
It wasn't more that. It was a lot of troubleshooting involved in what I did. So I kind of missed that part of it. There was also one company I worked for. We did high purity cleaning for pharmaceuticals. So it was like doing a puzzle every day because
Right.
I had to figure out how to design my equipment to match their equipment. So I missed that challenge part of it, but there is a lot of interaction with every walk of life at this university.
Right.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, you talked about students. What about staff, faculty, other people who work at the university?
I've had professors come in and have a beer, and they were saying the other professors didn't believe it, so
Right.
he took a picture of himself having a beer and showed it to them. I told you so. You know, so I'm also there's events at 1908. Nice to see that they could have a retirement party there.
Yep.
They have alumni events there. Halloween after party. They had a
Oh yeah,
I guess they had
after the Field of Screams,
Yeah,
or whatever, or the
we had a-
Webster haunted house.
we
Yeah, I
had a
remember
bunch
that.
of people come in. It was really great. You see the same kids all the time, and they make new friends just by being in that atmosphere. So if there's two guys playing pool, somebody asks, "Oh, can I have the next game?" They come over and they made a new friend.
Right.
You know, it's great.
All right, so I got to change gears a second. I'm
Okay.
admiring your hat and
Okay.
your bow tie. So, are you like a devoted hat guy? Is this a thing? If we went to your house, would we find like 60 hats from all over your travels?
Maybe about 15.
15 hats.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the story with this hat?
This hat here, I went to see a Pearl Jam concert in Cincinnati, and it was actually my birthday. And when I used to work for Colgate Palmolive. I wore a hat every day. If anybody wanted to find me, find the guy with the hat. So I'm out there. I picked out one hat. The person I was with, I like that one. She bought it for me. I wound up having
There you go.
2 hats from Cincinnati.
Nice. We were more civilized when people wore hats. This is my.
Right.
So before we close, so you didn't spend the most of your career was not on a university campus, and
Nope.
so if you were talking to people who have never spent time at a university or at Montclair, what would you say is the thing that would be most surprising to a person who has a whole bunch of ideas about what a college is like, what the people are like? What would you say would be the biggest surprise for somebody who hasn't been here and hasn't gotten to know the place like you have?
It's very diverse. I see people from countries from all over the world. Everybody seems to get along with each other.
Right.
And just a really great atmosphere. I mean, really enjoy it here.
Yeah, no, that part is striking. Even to me, it's such a nice thing. The idea that people say, oh well, it's going to be friction if you get people together who are all different. Like this place is incredible,
Right.
and it creates a really warm, positive atmosphere. There's no way that you can say that the diversity causes friction or discord or anything like that. I think it's one of the greatest strengths.
Right.
So I totally agree with that. And you've got a little bit of diversity right here in
Yes.
your marriage and in the food that you serve. So thank you for sharing your family.
Thank you.
Your family soup with me. It was delicious, and it was good to get to talk a little bit.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you for watching today's episode. See you next time with another delicious dish.